Yes, sir. We are back with another edition of Fast Break Bets presented by BettingPros. You know me, you know the voice of the guy. It's me, really real, villain real. Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. All right, we are back with another week in the NBA. Didn't have a good day on Friday, but was able to bounce back with a nice winner over the weekend. Didn't get many weekend plays. Sorry for the lack of weekend plays this weekend. Some scheduled family time, hanging out, got kids and all. Uh, and had a good time with them. Didn't really get to the window on a lot, but nonetheless, I took full advantage to fade the Houston Rockets and lay the points with OKC, and that came through never in doubt. Shout out to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I probably could have done more. I probably could have took SGA points and had a whole field day there. That would have got there in the end, but shouts out to the Oklahoma City Thunder who continue to play like a team, continue to play really well. This Rockets team are they still technically second in the West? Has those odds shifted around for the, let's see, Western Conference? Now they're third. Memphis has jumped up to second. Nonetheless, this Houston Rockets team is third in the West and they can't score. I don't know if that means, wow, they're playing some really good ball or, ooh, they got an issue. We're going to have to fade them later. We'll see that going forward. But nonetheless, new week, very good week last week. A lot of units come up, especially on some nice plus money plays. Shout out to the YouTube shorts have been dropping. I got a couple of plus money plays over the week. So nice up units that past week. Let's keep it going and have another good week here. And hey, if you were listening to me and you're like, hey, wait, what do you mean you were on OKC -6? I didn't hear the show with that on there. Well, if you head over to that Discord, bettingpros.com/chat, then you would know that, hey, I post all the weekend plays over there. This was a light weekend, but we have more weekend plays. And yeah, so we had a nice winner of OKC laying the points. And I might have put an extra unit on that one with the confidence that I have in my OKC team. So very, very nice play there. But make sure you get into that Discord. You can find a whole bunch of people in our community that you can just, hey, like-minded people, degenerates just like yourself that just want to bet basketball, NFL, all this other stuff. You can hop in the Daily Juice channel. You can hop in my Fast Break Bets channel. You can do a whole lot over there in that Discord. So make sure you go over and get in that Discord, bettingpros.com/chat. All right. Feel like I'm fighting something. Man, went hanging around got kids and I feel like I came down with something. Now I'm getting a little tickle in my throat. I need to hop on the medicine and give me some good home remedies. Anybody got some good home remedies to keep sickness from to stop before the sickness gets there? You know how you kind of feel the sickness on the way? I know somebody out there has a really good home remedy of that. Make sure you drop that in the comments. YouTube.com/betting pros there to drop that in the comments and help me out. All right. Let's go ahead and get to it. I have a couple of plays here over there in the NBA. First play up, and really both plays are coming from the same game yet again. So here we are, a whole NBA slate, and I can only bring myself to bet one game. And I am betting the Denver Nuggets going on the road to go play the Sacramento Kings. Kings are catching one right now. 239 is the total. And looking here, I have the Nuggets, I have the Kings at home. I'm going to back the over here. I love the over in this matchup here. Taking the over 239. Look at the last few games, and we can break this down into the last 5 games, honestly. And look how these teams are doing defensively, and not really all is cracked up to be on the defensive side of ball. The Kings have been doing a lot better, but the Denver Nuggets have just struggled this entire year. We've talked about them, how rough they have been. in terms of defending the basketball and allowing points any given night. Any given night, on in fact, on the road, they are actually 7-4-1 to the over on the road. So really, really tough spot. They are last 5 games. They are seventh in defensive rating on the road. 17th. I'm sorry, not seventh. 17th in terms of defensive rating on the road here, giving up 117.6 points per game. That's 22nd in the NBA. And then you have a Kings team that at home, and they're over team at home. But at home, they're sitting there at 23rd in terms of defensive rating in the league over their past 5 home games. Like, this has been really, really rough. Both of these two teams, Kings 4-1 in the last 5 games at home to the over. Really good spot for them. I think that we're going to see scoring on both sides, and I just don't see the matchups. Like, who is? I mean, between Joker and Sabonis, you're going to have a little bit of war of Sabonis trying to slow down Joker, but I don't think it's going to work. I think Michael Porter Jr. has a mismatch on his own end, but then again, on the opposite side, who's slowing down De'Aaron Fox? I mean, I don't think anybody's going to slow down De'Aaron Fox. I think De'Aaron Fox is going to pick them apart. We're going to talk about that later. So, nonetheless, the side very, very close. It could go either way, but I think we're going to see scoring, 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 scoring. You have a Denver team that plays with a lot of pace on the road, and I think now they're going to start trying to implement their pace and force this team into really, really, really moving quickly, moving fast, getting them off of rhythm, not letting them set up their half court sets. And then the final little ticker that it was for me is the offensive rebounding percentage allowed by both teams are in the bottom of the NBA. Both teams give up a lot of offensive rebounds. If I had to pick a side, I might tilt over to the Kings here because of the fact of the offensive rebound. There's such a better offensive rebounding team, but I think either way, both sides, whether it's Sabonis or it's Joker, like, or anybody else, they're going to be really, really good offensive rebounding on both sides of the ball, which is going to, hey, give you more chances to score the basketball. It's going to help our over. So I really, really do like the over 239 here. Again, 4-1 in the last 5 road games for the no, I'm sorry, 4-1 in the last 5 home games for the Kings, and 3-2 to the over in the last 5 road games for the Nuggets. So I really do like this spot here for both of these two teams to go over 239 in a series that the last 2 times these teams have met in Sacramento, this total has gone over. Let me just make sure that I have that right. Yep, over home team Sacramento over, home team Sacramento over. Looky here, home team Sacramento over again. So the last three meetings, this total has gone over between these two when they met in Sacramento. So just another little tidbit to help me out over there. Over 239 for these two teams. With that, play number 2, De'Aaron Fox. Thank you to the prop bet cheat sheet. We're going to go with De'Aaron Fox over 30.5 points and assists in this one. We typically go DeMar DeRozan. I wouldn't mind DeMar DeRozan bet today, honestly. I think that's still a pretty good bet to make. But nonetheless, here, De'Aaron Fox, the BettingPros prop bet cheat sheet has him projected to go over 30 by 35.2 points and assists for the over 70% cover probability, 5-star bet rating. He's been over in 2 of his last 3 against Denver, in 8 of his last 15 games. He's been in a little bit of a slump getting over this number recently, but he's been close. He's at 30 twice in back-to-back games in the past 3 games. He's had 30 points and assists. So he's been one off. He's been right there. And I think he can be so much more efficient in this game. I think he's going to be able to get to especially if he gets Jamal Murray on him. I think that he definitely be able to get to the rim, be able to score, at least get to the foul line, and really, really push pace as well. He's been really good with the assists this season. I think this is another good spot. And the Denver Nuggets are a really, really good matchup towards the guard position in terms of points, in terms of assists, in terms of 3-pointers made. I think all of that goes into De'Aaron Fox well this way. And fourth quarter comes around, still feel good about it because how good De'Aaron Fox is in the fourth quarter. He's always got the ball in his hand. He's always making plays. So, yeah, I love De'Aaron Fox here. Shout out to the prop bet cheat sheet. I love De'Aaron Fox to go over 30.5 points and assists for play number 2. So, close us out. We have the Sacramento Kings and the Denver Nuggets over 239. And we're going to follow up that same game with De'Aaron Fox to go over 30.5 points and assists. Those are my 2 plays for a Monday in the NBA. All right. With that, give me a follow at really real __. Appreciate all of the support for everybody that follows along, all of that. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Give us a follow at Betting Pros on X and TikTok, at Betting Pros NFL on Instagram, and youtube.com/Betting Pros, where you can leave a comment under any Fast Break Bets video as long as you're subscribed and be entered into a chance to win an autographed Tyler Hero signed jersey for the month of December. We are giving that away at the end of the month. Make sure you go get those comments into any Fast Break Bets video. Matter of fact, just do it right now. While you have me here, just do it right now. All right. With that, I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do, no other way of ending the podcast. Just going to end it like this. Did anybody catch me on the NFL Sunday live stream? I went 6-2 with my picks. Shout out to me. We're out here.